Okay. I have not been on live in so long. I would love to get a tattoo by you. I'm not sure who just commented that, but what up, Diego? You guys, I'm kind of like nervous because I haven't been on a IG live in a minute that I'm like nervous for some reason. But I just wanted to come on and talk about the single a bit. My anxiety just has the best of me right now. I don't know if it's because I haven't been on live in so long or what. But I wanted to talk about the single just because I have noticed your guys' reaction has been really overwhelming and amazing. And I feel so grateful and loved and accepted with this new music. And I really appreciate that because I was definitely nervous to open up and be this vulnerable. Like you can see me, I'm literally shaking just kind of talking about it. Being this vulnerable on this whole album as a whole, I think just knowing that I Burned LA Down was the first single and the first thing kind of gearing me into this new moment in my life with this new album. And I feel like I've grown so much as a person. I feel like I'm really just a completely different person than I was probably a year and a half ago on my lives or whenever we were in quarantine. And, you know, I just feel like I've really grown as a human being and in my music. And I've learned so much in this short amount of time. And so I'm just really excited to share that journey with you guys and to share this music with you guys because I feel like, yeah, I've not been able to show you guys this side of myself because I didn't have it yet, and it's taken me years of work to get to where I am now to be able to write the music I am and to be the person that I really wanted to be able to put out music and to, you know, I don't know. I'm ranting, but you sound tired a bit. I've been tired since like 2008, so probably. But if you guys want to talk about the single, if you guys have any questions or anything, this is Theo, by the way, my friend Lucas's dog. He has a cute underbite. And then Marshall and Mello, we're all chilling. Giving me. When did you write the song? I wrote the song about a year ago, I want to say. It was the last one that I wrote for the project, which was by accident. PJ and I just missed each other and we wanted to write. So PJ and I were just writing for fun, obviously, because we do that now and we've written songs after the album's been turned in and we just like to write. And it was kind of the perfect timing too. I mean, the album was about to wrap up. But I mean, I think I felt at the time so misunderstood by somebody and my feelings felt taken advantage of. And my feelings felt like a bit just not cared for. And I needed to explain what I was feeling. I needed to show this person what I was feeling. And I felt like, you know, the only way that I could do that was some mass destruction. And obviously that's completely out of my physical control. And I don't know, I wrote this song. And at the time up north and Sacramento and the Caldor fire was raging. And PJ and I were talking about all the things going on in the world and how relatable that rage of fire was in my heart. And I felt like I could kind of relate to that fire. And I kind of used that rage and that emotion and put it into the song. But really the song stems from an enormous amount of heartbreak. My dad has a mullet, still kind of. Not really, it's just really long hair. But he does want his mullet back. One word that describes this new album: honest. It's extremely, extremely honest. And I know I say that about a lot of my music, but this, I feel like I've really opened up in this album about my life as a whole, and not so much about, there's songs about heartbreak and there's songs about love, but there's also songs about my childhood and lessons I've learned and relationships outside of something romantic, whether it's family or friends and loss. I touch on just so much in this album, and I put such a big part of me into it. So yeah. Any plans to tour? I'm going to Europe. I'm going to Europe in August, which I'm super excited. I'm fucking opening up for Justin Bieber, which, if you guys knew me at all as a believer, you would know I was obsessed with him. And so little me is like dying on the floor right now. Oh, you're coming to Berlin? Oh my God, Shay, please come to Europe. Both of you, obviously. All of you guys, come to Europe. There will be a US tour for sure. I'm not going to leave you guys out. When are you coming to South Florida? I have no idea. What was the inspiration behind the video? I mean, I obviously wanted to had this visual inside my head, which was the visual I saw while writing it, which was obviously walking through kind of the aftermath already, you know, because I feel like this song is really spoken in the past tense. It's spoken in the aftermath, after you've been left in this destroyed city that you've ruined for somebody, and they left you in it to burn. It's kind of just standing in that aftermath, and I wanted to visualize that and the invisibility that I felt, not only to this person, but I think being so public as a young kid. I felt like everybody was looking in, but at the same time it felt like to them my feelings were quite invisible, and I wasn't quite a human being. I was kind of just someone you could throw words and punching bags of words into somebody. I feel like that's really my referencing for the mask there. And I never feel like I'm more connected to a human or a person or as much as I am than when I am on a horse. And I've never had a connection like that with another person than with dogs or horses or animals. They're really like my safe place, and like I have so much anxiety that whenever even just having my dog right here, petting my dog, like makes me feel so much better. And I feel like I love showing that relationship that I have with horses and how much that they've impacted my life, and just a really safe place for me to incorporate in my music. Have they asked? No. Oh, Mello just pulled my braid. Okay. Hi, Mookie. How many songs in the album? Is that already? Can you? I feel like on the pre-order it already says how many tracks, so I feel like I'm not giving it away. Yes, okay, that's right. There's 10 tracks on the whole album. But I'm working on a few. Oh, it's up on Apple Music already. My manager just texted me. Oh my God. Everybody's writing 10. Okay. There's 10 on the album, but I'm also working on maybe some deluxe album situation or something. I don't know. I've literally never made an album, so this is like my first time doing any of this. So like I'm super excited, and yeah, everything's brand new for me too, which is fun because I thought I would be doing this way younger. Like when I was 16, I feel like I announced it to you guys because I wasn't 17 yet. For those who know, that I think I was 16 when I announced NC 17, and then it's taken however long for the actual album to come out. Except it's not called NC-17. R.I.P. NC-17. Let's pin that. How do we pin that comment? I know what the album cover is, up in here, but it's not done yet. We're working on the album cover. I think someone asked earlier who this is on my necklace. This is my grandmother, Loretta, aka Mammy, and she passed away in 2020. I love her so much. There's actually a song dedicated to my grandma on the album. Someone said, "Hey, can you accept me?" I can understand more emotionally than humans. I always say that. I feel like animals can connect to... I connect to animals better than humans. Okay. Somebody say something, because I don't know what else to say. The song, I wrote it with PJ. Mike Crossy, working with Mike Crossy, was a dream. I've been a fan of Mike Crossy's work for so long. Anybody who knows me really well knows Ben Howard has been one of my favorite artists since I was really young. And I love the Arctic Monkeys, and I love Jake Bugg. I got the chance to work with Jake Bugg, and I love so many of the artists that Mike's worked with, and I've admired him along the years yeah. And wait, what was the hardest part of the scene to shoot video? Okay, wait. Working with Mike, though, was a dream. We had so much fun, and it really took way longer than I expected. I had no idea, because I had all the songs written, you know, and I Burned LA Down was the last one. So I had no idea that, like, what that process would be like of just producing a whole album, not just, like, writing and producing at the same time, and then you go into mix, mastering, whatever that is. And so, I don't know, this was just a really cool process where I got to focus a lot on the music, and I feel like I fell in love with music and the instruments and everything as a whole so much more than I was before this process. And I feel like I owe that all to Mike and introducing me to such, I wanted to make this album the most organic, live, natural way as possible, instrument wise and vocally as well. And so I wanted to work with somebody that understood that and wanted to create that with me. But Dave Enriquez, what was the hardest part of shooting the music video? Honestly, that music video was so seamless and like fun to film, that none of the scenes were really like hard. I would say the hardest scene would have been the silo shot where I'm inside of the room with all this fire and all this smoke, because I really wanted that to represent the suffocating feeling of anxiety and depression and loneliness and loss and heartbreak, and whenever it's all just closing in on you and you feel like you can't breathe anymore. That was really emotionally hard for me, and there were definitely some tears before that, and during, and was kind of hard. And then physically hard, not riding the horse, but standing on the mound in the red dress with the mask where I turn around, these comments, where I turn around, that was physically hard to stand on, because my heels were sinking in to the ground and I kept like falling into the ground, and it was very like wobbly. Any new tattoos? Yeah, I got a tattoo of Orville to cover up one of my tattoos. I had this dude in like a ski mask, but everybody asked me if it was a ninja, and like ninjas are super cool, but it was supposed to be a dude in a ski mask. So because it wasn't the vision that I was going for, once Orville and I once I just completely fell in love with Orville as a human being, and he's one of the bestest friends I could ever ask for, I was just like, okay, well, let's turn it into Orville. And so now I have Orville here, and I have his song name, Let Me Drown, that I got tattooed the other night at his album release party. Sorry for people who hate knuckle cracking. It's out of nerves. It comes out the same day as my... Your album comes out the same day as my album. Wait. Shay, your sister's putting out an album? Wait, no, your birthday. Where on tour are you most excited to visit? I don't know where I'm most excited to visit. Honestly, I know this is like a pretty like bland answer, but kind of everywhere, because I haven't done a tour of my own in Europe, and so that'll be really fun. I mean, I've done like promo stuff and like radio stuff, but I haven't done like an actual proper tour. So I think I'm really excited to just all of that. Ireland would be very cool. I'm very excited for that. Will you be announcing tour dates for the US soon? I think so. I'm the most boring Instagram live, sorry. Who would you love to work with? I mean, Ben Howard's like my dream collaboration. I would love to work with Ben Howard. New merch, vinyl, all that. I'm working on it. Fave lyrics of I Burned LA Down. Probably definitely. If I gave you less, would you want me more? I feel like I've felt that with so many things and so many people. It's kind of like human nature, I guess, for someone to back off when someone's giving you so much. And I hate that. I hate that that's a human trait. I mean, I think I do it. We all do it. And it's probably the worst part about that waiting game and in love and in relationships is giving and taking. Someone says, well, I gotta rush. I'll see you soon. Bye. I've got to hop off here in a second, too. I would love to come to South America. We've got to... Nick, I know you're watching. We've got to talk about getting South America dates. What song have you done that's the most meaningful to you? I mean, I was talking about this earlier. I feel like every song is super emotionally personal. But I think I Burned Ellie Down is one of them for sure. And there's another one on the new record, that I think may be one of my favorite songs I've ever written, just because of how important it is to me, and how real it is to me, and how visual I feel like it is. That song is so visual, and it really takes you and guides you through a space and a place that I was in physically and everything. So I'm excited for that, and to also make a video for that one. OMG, leak it. Why is one nail pointy and the other one square? I don't know. I've just been doing that. I started doing it because whenever I was like packing weed into like a joint or anything, like a blunt or something. Ooh, mellow. I could kind of like boop, 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 boop. But now I just like the way it looks, I think. What up, fish? Miss you. How are you? Do you have any other interests besides music? Yes. But I had to think about that, but I do. I don't know why. I'm riding horses and yeah. I mean, riding horses was kind of my everything during like my childhood, and going back in and riding now is so healing for me. That's like my favorite. Oh, golf. Just kidding, I'm terrible at golf. But my manager says I have great form. But I don't have many hobbies. I need to pick up some hobbies. Like, some stuff outside of... Were you ever thinking about going further with acting? Maybe, like, if... I think it's just... I'm more of, like with American Horror Story. I loved American Horror Story since I was 11 years old, which was so inappropriate for an 11-year-old to be watching American Horror Story. And my mom was like, why are you watching this shit to go to sleep? But I loved American Horror Story so much that when the chance to audition for the role of Bonnie, I like had to do it, and it was such a dream come true. And then it was an even bigger dream that it actually came true, and I was on the show and in the murder house, and working with all the incredible characters and actors, and it was amazing. So I think if things just keep happening in that way naturally. Tell us a guilty pleasure you have. I feel like I have so many of them. So many of them. Like, I love Oreos. This is what my manager Nick just texted me. No pleasures should be guilty. They're all just pleasures. True. True. Do you watch reality TV? Not really. But I did during, like, you know, when E used to like play the Kardashians in the morning. I remember as a kid, I would always watch that in the morning because I love Kim. She's the best. Hi, Sev! Kim Spo. Oh, and then what's the one? 90 Day Fiancé, I think my brother tried getting me to watch. Yeah, Oreos only in milk. Like, but been in milk for too long. Like, I like them a little soggy. Oh, yes. Catfish. Someone just reminded me. Catfish is like my favorite. That is I forget that's like reality. Oh my god, my favorite weird food combo. Okay, I love this. My brother was just, I'm gonna get like roasted in the comments for this. So you know when you go to a restaurant and you get bread and butter, but it's like the specific bread that you can do this with. It's like the bread where it has the crust, but it's like soft in the middle. Like, oh my god, this is every bread, but it's like the bread rolls that you get, like, they're not rolls. They're, you know what I mean? I can't explain it, guys. I just, like, the bread you get at, like, a certain restaurant, it's not rolls, but it's, like, a different type. Well, I rip the bread out of the middle, okay? Like, the soft part of the bread. And then I dip it in root beer. And it's really good. And I'm about to get, not croissants, not a baguette, sliced bread. Oh my god. Guys. Sliced bread is what I was describing. And I dipped that in root beer. Root beer! Laura, you know this. My sister and I used to do this all the time. Now you have to go roast Miley too, because Miley's the one that started doing this with me. So don't just roast me. Root beer and sliced bread. Now you guys have to go try it. But it's from a restaurant, so it's like the bread's been cooked a little. But then you just rip the middle of the bread out. Guys, I can't believe that just happened. This is why I don't get on live. Which restaurant? Well, there's a restaurant I specifically remember doing this at as kids. It's J. Alexander's in Nashville. It's like a few of them. But like those type of restaurants, if you know what I mean. Oh my. Jonah! Go try it and then come talk to me. Guys, I'm humiliated by the bread topic. We have to move off of the bread topic. We got to. Okay, guys, I'm probably going to hop off of here in a second. Sebda, you're... Hello! Oh, Lucas is back. Hey. Lucas, I'm on Instagram Live. Come here.
Okay. Are the dogs going crazy?
No, it's fine. Someone said make an OnlyFans. I've thought about it. Lucas, somebody told you to make an OnlyFans.
I'm dead. What are the odds?
Everybody say hi to Lucas.
Hey guys. Come on, dogs. Come on.
I was trying to describe getting sliced bread at a nice like any restaurant like that brings out bread or any and I was like, the bread with the soft part in the middle and then the crust is around it and someone wrote sliced bread and I'm like, yeah, sliced bread.
That.
Wait, he just said the bread that you get from Cheesecake Factory.
The brown bread only. We love the brown bread.
The brown bread, but I've only done it with sourdough bread or like white bread. But you dip it in root beer. I was telling you about this. Did I not? I dip it in root beer.
You dip it in root beer?
Yeah.
I'm dead.
It's good.
Or like the bread you get at like Italian places that come with it chopped.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. The bread you get at Italian restaurants. Like a small loaf. Yes, kind of, but not really, Laura. Welcome to my bread talk.
I love bread.
Okay. I'm probably going to hop off here in a second because now we're just talking about bread. Though bread is good. Now I want pancakes. Can you give us a clue on the next song? The next song is another song about this relationship that I, Nick, not any summer plans. You're killing me. Anyways, the next single or next song, I mean, it's another song about the same person, and the whole album is, but, I don't really know about that. But right now, it's about I Burn Deli Down. While we still have it. Just kidding. While she's still here. My favorite drink from Starbucks is a large iced water. No joke. I get that every time. I won't spoil too much. I'm bad at, like, spoiling. I don't really even know how I would get around that. My favorite track on the... Why am I screaming? My favorite track on the album is number... Let me think about this. Number 8 is my favorite track on the album. When did you get Moonstone? Wait, Cheesecake Factory's in the chat? Lucas, Cheesecake Factory is in the chat. Where is Cheesecake Factory? Oh my God, Cheesecake Factory! Oh my God, Cheesecake Factory, we're coming. Wait, I am dying. That Cheesecake Factory is in my chat.
Wait, the Cheesecake Factory?
Come.
Screaming.
Cheesecake Factory, what's your favorite Noah song? I want to know. Do you guys bump my music in Cheesecake?
Honestly, I feel like I've heard your songs at Cheesecake.
Cheesecake, will you host my album release party? Wait, what just happened to my eyes? Why are my eyes this color? Oh, there. Okay. Wait, Cheesecake Factory, come back.
We love you.
Come back. Wait. Who got Cheesecake Factory to get in the chat?
Literally. That is amazing.
Where'd they go?
Where did they go?
Come back.
With brown bread.
With brown bread. Wait, can I...
Add as moderator.
They're here!
Yes!
Yay! Wait, can I see your phone for a second?
Yes.
Put your thing in. Your Safari.
I'm dead.
Doesn't Kendrick sing about Cheesecake Factory?
Uh-huh.
In Money Trees? We gotta play that. Is it Money Trees? Is this right?
I feel like it is.
I feel like it is this one. Brown bread are the vibes. Wait, okay, so
Always.
Cheesecake, this was the discussion, okay? Anybody who's just getting in here, Cheesecake Factory just joined the chat. And I dip your bread in root beer. What do you guys think about that? / do you think you would add that onto the menu as like a...
Like a salty sweet?
Yes. Or like as a starter.
Ooh, an appetizer.
You get a bowl of root beer, or like a cup of root beer and a ton of bread. What do you think about that?
Your hair does look bomb.
Thank you, Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
An appetizer. Different strokes for different folks. Period.
I am dead. I'm hungry now.
I know I'm hungry. Should we go to Cheesecake Factory? Guys, question. Do I stay on live? Oh, Drake loves Cheesecake Factory, not Kendrick. Sorry. I just got checked. Okay, but I thought I'm thinking of the wrong song maybe, but somebody sings about cheesecake. Slide in the DMs, Noah, says Cheesecake Factory. Ooh, they trying to take me on a date. Yeah, Cheesecake Factory, let's collab. How do we collab? Let's do something. Guys, why am I best friends with like all the major food chains? Cracker Barrel, fucking Wendy's, fucking Cheesecake, Panda Express. Oh, cheesecakes. The OTP. Yes! Why you gotta fight with me at Cheesecake? It's Drake. It's Drake.
Oh, it's child's play, you know?
Yeah, it's child's play. Why didn't someone check me about that sooner? Only one food spot that. Wait, hold on. Everything's moving so fast. Yeah, only one food spot that take the #1 spot though. Period. Cheesecake Factory, do you want to cater my tour? / Cheesecake Factory, do you want to join this and we can FaceTime? Or who does your FaceTimes? Yeah, am I gonna know a cheesecake? Like it would be like an extra Oreo cheesecake. Extra. With a little bit of salt on top. A little salt bay to it. My favorite color is royal blue and orange. Oh, cheesecake. What did you say? Laura, this chat is just for you. Cheesecake Factory is in the chat. Cheesecake Factory, how did you know we were talking about Cheesecake Factory? Do you have like a sonic internet like scanner that just is listening for the word Cheesecake Factory? Or did someone go tell you that we were talking about Cheesecake Factory? They're good. They're quick. Their PR team is on it. Kyla! I miss you at Starbucks too. I'll come get a drink, girl. Lucas, what's the drink we get from Starbucks? Starbucks, get in the chat. Mookie. Yes, we get the brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. That's the one. Almond milk one. Yep. Sandra! Sandra! That was good. Hi, Paris. I miss you. You're the pretty one. Oh, I'm getting. Guys, I'm getting hungry talking about all this Cheesecake Factory and bread and all that. I'm gonna have to get some food. Be safe in Atlanta and have a fun time. Be safe getting home from everywhere, Paris. Have a good time, and I love you. Jonah, can you post me some root beer and sliced bread? Because I don't have any. All right, y'all. This chat has gone many different directions, but I think we've touched on all the music talk. If there's any more questions about I Burned LA Down, or honestly anything. Thoughts on Pepsi and Domino's? I don't drink Pepsi. I've never drank Pepsi. But Domino's is everything. Have you been lonely in the way? Lonely in the way you haven't seen it in your songs? Yes, I have absolutely been lonely in the way I sing my song "Lonely." I think that was the question. That's definitely where that song came out of. I felt that many times in my life. I'm really gonna open up about those times in the record a lot, and that's something I've been kind of nervous about. That conversation will be hard. No, I do not drink Monster Energy. All right, y'all. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support. I'm excited to see everybody who's watching in Europe when I'm there on tour in August. Thank you guys for everything with I Burned LA Down. I was very nervous to put it out and just be vulnerable again. It had been a while since I had put music out, but I promise I'm not going to do that and to disappear again. I just had to get the album done. But thank you guys so much, and I love you guys, and I will come back on here soon because I actually had fun. But yeah, okay, bye.